Hi, I'm Mike Indian, political consultant at de Havilland, and here is your daily COVID-19 roundup. Prime Minister Boris Johnson was admitted to hospital last night after showing a persistent high temperature. Mr. Johnson had been self-isolating in his Downing Street flat after showing symptoms of the virus over the last 10 days. In his absence, First Secretary of State Dominic Raab will chair today's daily COBRA meeting, but Mr. Johnson remains in overall charge as his admission is understood to be non-emergency. The weekend saw Sir Keir Starmer elected as the new leader of the Labour Party, with Angela Rayner as his new deputy. John Ashworth has been retained as Shadow Health Secretary in the reshuffle, whilst Sir Keir met with key health officials over the weekend to discuss the government's response to coronavirus. Boris Johnson has invited him to meet later this week. In his victory address, Sir Keir said Labour would serve as a critical friend to the government during these difficult times. Later today, officials from the Police Federation and the Police Superintendents Association will appear before the Commons Home Affairs Committee to discuss the police and public response to the coronavirus lockdown. This came as a weekend of great weather saw Health Secretary Matt Hancock warn that the government may have to impose further restrictions on movement if the current rules were not abided by a minority of people. And finally, the government has partnered with video games companies to ensure that its key messaging will appear in certain online platforms and products during this difficult time. The message "Stay at home, protect the NHS and save lives" will appear in games including Farm Hero and Candy Crush, with an estimated 37 million people playing video games in the UK. This is a whole new way for the government to get its message out during this difficult time. That's it for today. We'll see you tomorrow.